Flash forward, issue 6 sees Wally camping out with his kids, finally happy to have what he's wanted the most. The kids talk about what they miss the most about Earth, and as they joke around, the Mobius chair arrives on the world, watching them. Tempest also watches them, saying nothing could have prepared him for the end of everything, despite it only taking one Dark Universe world to end it all. He remembers recruiting Wally West to stop the maelstrom of darkness he caused with his own darkest fear. Later that night, Wally leaves his children to sleep in the tent, confronting Tempest, telling him his greatest fear was always that he wouldn't be able to protect his kids from his superhero life, and this world isn't just another dark planet. He created this world, and it's his greatest nightmare become real. Because of this, he knows that he's the reason behind the world's not dying properly and the multiverse being put in peril because of it. Tempest confirms it and says he needs to find a way to make things right or the multiverse will be consumed by dark matter. Wally approaches the Mobius chair, but is told that it would overwhelm him and his emotions will die off forever and his mind will be filled with all of the information the chair has ever acquired. Wally knows that this would rid his mind of memories of Linda, Iris and Jai. Tempest tells him that that would happen, but if he sits in the chair, the multiverse will heal. Wally asks if this was the plan all along, but Tempest says that if it was, he never knew about it since it was only his role to get Wally there intact. Wally wants Tempest to make him a promise if he was to do this, telling him that when the planet falls, he wants the being to take Iris and Jai back home. Tempest agrees to, so Wally activates his baton, thanking Tempest for giving him the strength to remember who he was and for giving him a day with his children. Tempest, however, takes the baton, saying it never actually had any power at all, and all it did was channel hope of a good man, the hope that was always there in his heart. Iris and Jai soon awaken as Tempest takes them and Wally confronts the chair, taking a seat on it and telling his children he has always loved them. The Mobius chair power courses through Wally, changing his costume blue before teleporting him away. Iris and Jai plead for Tempest to help them, but the being says that Wally is actually saving them as the dark matter is sucked into the planet, which explodes, rebirthing all of the destroyed worlds from the darkness. Tempest thanks Wally for his sacrifice, telling the kids that he plans on keeping his promise to Wally West. On Earth, Linda Park talks with one of her editors about getting the news ready for that night's broadcast. Suddenly, a portal opens above her house as she remembers her children and her long-lost husband, racing outside to reunite with her children. Elsewhere, Wally watches on, knowing that he was once Wally West, but now he is something more than the Mobius chair as well. He sees the things the chair has done and seen, seeing Batman, Owlman and Metron using it before Dr. Manhattan killed Metron, touching the chair and sharing his mind and power with it. He sees the Doomsday clock of the universe ticking down as he speeds across time and space, becoming kindred spirits with the chair and Manhattan, as today the Mobius chair and him begin their new role within the multiverse. Flash forward, issue 6 was a pretty great ending to a series that really didn't need to happen if it wasn't for Heroes in Crisis. I love that Wally got his kids back and that they have indeed been returned to Earth Zero, along with Linda getting all of her memories of them and Wally back fully. That was something I actually didn't expect to happen. I was fully ready for the book to just kill them off or Wally have to sacrifice them to save the universe, make the ultimate sacrifice sort of thing, so it was great to see he actually got that. Wally becoming a Mobius chair, Dr. Manhattan hybrid type character is definitely out of left field, and it's an interesting place to take the character. Obviously, I know people won't be happy with this, but you can't deny that it is quite interesting since now Wally West is, for all intensive purposes, the most powerful character in the DC universe. So I'm intrigued to see what type of role he'll be playing in The Flash 750 and Generation Zero and Generations 1 through 5. If he is indeed involved in them. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10. Issue